Hello, hello, welcome back, fans, to Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of Juniata College, where your Juniata College Eagles take on the Carnegie Mellon Tartans in an impressive matchup here tonight. Both teams have played remarkably similar schedules, and they finally meet up in the last regular season contest for both squads on hand here tonight. A lot of Carnegie Mellon fans in the crowd, as well as a lot of Juniata fans in the crowd tonight. It is a packed house here in Huntingdon, where Juniata comes in at number 9 in the nation at 24-5, 9-0 in conference play. Carnegie Mellon comes in at 21-7, 4-3 in the stacked UAA conference play this season. I think we're in for quite a good match. These teams match up quite well. Two experienced head coaches, a former Juniata legend, Ann Bach, a 98 graduates, daughter of the winningest collegiate volleyball coach in history, Juniata head coach Larry Bach, with 1,352 wins before retiring as the Eagles head coach. So certainly quite a legacy for Annie Bach here as she comes back to her alma mater, the place where her father cemented a legendary program. So a hometown lineup here tonight, no doubt about that one. On the Juniata side, a big loss for the Eagles as Ava Gummer is done for the year due to a leg injury. So certainly unfortunate to see that she is done for the year. So two big squads have a lot of size, willing to put the ball in the net and see what happens. We should see a lot of big clashes here with all this height on the floor. As we get ready for the starting line for the Eagles. And the starting lineup for Juniata now being announced. But as you mentioned, Ava Gummer, certainly a candidate to be an All-American, lost for the rest of the year, and most importantly, the NCAA tournament. So it'll be on quite a few players to step up in her absence. Maggie Hayes, in particular, is who you're really going to want to watch to see if she's able to take the next step in this Juniata team. So no doubt about it, it's going to be an intense one here. Coach Pavlik, a 95 grad, teammate of Ann Bach, obviously playing, not teammate under Ann Bach, but played under Ann Bach's father. And they would have been in Juniata around the same time. So we shall see what tonight has in store. Juniata has played 6 ranked opponents this year. They stand with a record of 3-3. Carnegie Mellon has played a total of 7 ranked opponents with a record of 3-4. But most notably, in terms of common opponents, they have 3 common ranked opponents. Marietta being one of them. Both these squads won. Juniata took their match against Marietta 3-1. Carnegie Mellon took it 3-2. They both split with Ithaca 3-1 after winning that. However, this John Hopkins match against the now number 10 ranked John Hopkins is certainly the big outlier. Juniata fell 1-3 against John Hopkins earlier this season. However, Carnegie Mellon took a 3-0 victory within the same couple weeks over John Hopkins. So a sweep over Hopkins, certainly the keystone win in a tough conference with a tough schedule for these Tartans. So we'll see where it goes. It'll be Carnegie Mellon starting it off here. And back to serve is going to be Nea Tumala. On the floor for the Eagles, see Hannah Weber, Maggie Hayes, Audrey Muth. Rushing, Cleveland, and Castillo. Looks like Liz Cleveland will serve. We see Tumala, Gavros, among others, including Schemler, Jang, and others. Point goes to Juniata to start off the scoring here, folks. I'll tell you what, we're in for a real treat here in Huntingdon tonight. It's getting cold outside, but the action is heating up in here. As Cleveland gives this one a ride. It's a great serve by Liz Cleveland, but the Tartans able to keep this one in play. Cleveland sets Hayes. It's out of play from Hayes. And that one falls for the Tartans. I think you can expect this to be a back and forth match. And boom, Maggie Hayes knocks that one down. Emily Farrell checks into the match for the Eagles. It'll be Audrey Muth back to serve. Audrey Muth is the All-American. Has been quite successful throughout her career. And that is a point going to Carnegie Mellon. Knotted up here at 2 yet again. Serving now is Juliana McFarland. She is an attack error, but she has been dominant this year for the Tartans. A key piece to their offenses. Emily Farrell notches that one there. Isabella Rushing back to serve. Rushing with a good serve. That one popped up. And aired out a little bit by Catherine Jackson. Unsuccessful. Molly Mashinkish notches a kill there. Mashinkish is a top 3 hitting percentage in the entire country. A budding star here for the Eagles. And has certainly made her name known on the national stage. And that's a service ace from Isabella Rushing on a great drop serve. Another great drop serve there. Rushing to Cleveland. Hannah Weber notches a kill. Point goes to Juniata. Juniata pulls away 6-2. And that one goes into the net from Rushing here. Point goes to the Tartans. Danny Lee will serve. And that one is a good serve there. Cleveland sets. Mashinkish blocked at the net. Herkenrother was there and got the job done. Cleveland sets Farrell. Farrell into the tape. And that one falls again for Carnegie Mellon. This is a Carnegie Mellon team that really has the ability to rally at any point and take control of a match. That's where Juniata tends to shine as well. So this will be interesting as Mashinkish notches another kill. Mashinkish, as we mentioned, absolutely dominant for the Eagles this year, as she's hitting .459 with 259 kills. Eagles have 5 hitters with over 200 kills on the year, and that's a big one from Herkenrother. Kai Herkenrother all over that one. The score 6-7 as the Tartans notch another point. Catherine Jackson, the senior, it's a senior heavy lineup for the Tartans, as that was a great one. And an attack error there by Woodard. And substitutions as we see Castillo check in. Have to expect that Castillo will serve quite well, as she's done a great job from the service line for the Eagles. Audrey Muth on the net, gets the block. Solo block for Audrey Muth as the Eagles pick up that one. 9-6 now. As a great serve there. No doubt about that one. Wow, what a dive to keep that one alive. And that one into the stands, and that's the kill there. Jang picks up her first kill. Joan has been dominant with nearly 300 kills for the Tartans this year. You have to think she will cross that mark at some point in the postseason. As Muth faces a block there. Woodard and McFarland in on that one. That was Jackson, I believe, and Woodard. And that's a service ace from Catherine Jackson. We are knotted up at 9, folks. And that's a good serve there. And that one not quite good enough. It is a kill by number 6, Juliana McFarland, as Carnegie Mellon takes their first lead of the match. That one set for Mashinkish. Mashinkish blocked at the net. McFarland all over that one. Tartans lead by 2. Gavros serving. Shankish nearly notches a kill, tips that one, and Rushing not able to get to it. Carnegie Mellon leads the set 12-9. And that's a service ace on Carnegie Mellon. Their bench going wild. Timeout taken by Juniata. The score, Carnegie Mellon 13, Juniata 9. And we're back here at Memorial Gymnasium as Carnegie Mellon has pulled away 13-9 after trailing by as many as 5 to begin the set here. Defensively, they have been absolutely dominant here thus far. Crowd trying to pick up Juniata here. Coach Pavlik taking a rare timeout for a team that called less than timeouts all of last year. Mashinkish notches a kill and gets things going back the Juniata way. Mashinkish will now serve for the Eagles. It's a good serve there from Mashinkish. Muth has to dive to get to that one. Hayes able to get it over after receiving it from Cleveland. Mashinkish playing off the back row. Muth tips it over. Great job there by Danny Lee to keep it alive. Cleveland sets Muth. Not quite there for Audrey Muth. Castillo. Cleveland, it's a tough one. An impressive rally as that one goes out of play. And the point goes to Juniata. The Tartans were pretty certain that Rushing had touched it, but obviously the officials agreeing with the Juniata side here. That one finds some spare hardwood as it falls for the Tartans. Substitutions across the floor. Coming in to serve is Nea Tumala. Nea Tumala has been very successful serving this year. She's second on the team with 50 service aces, responsible for a fifth of the team's service aces in total, as Carnegie Mellon notches the point off a good serve. Offensively, Juniata struggling, only hitting 50. Carnegie Mellon only hitting 118, but obviously they lead thus far. Muth goes to the back row and finds a kill in the back corner. Jackson diving for it, nearly able to get to it as well. Schlemmer, excuse me. And Cleveland serving for the Eagles. It's a good serve. Weber was there to block that one. Hayes sends it back over. Audrey Muth gets the solo block. Mike Hayes may have had a hand on that as well. As a back and forth set thus far. Quite impressive. Muth doing a good job there. Diving. Cleveland for Muth. Muth finds a gap. And it's a kill for Audrey Muth. The Eagles pull back within one here at Memorial Gymnasium. Tough match thus far. It's a good serve. And Audrey Muth blocked the net. Great job by Rushing to get that one back over. She has shined this year for the Eagles. Cleveland sets Muth. Audrey Muth notches a kill. We're tied up here in Memorial Gymnasium. It's a good serve there. And that one falls for Schlemmer and the Tartans. Katie Jones serving. Not quite able to make that one work as the point falls yet again for the Tartans. Good serve there by John. And Audrey Muth knocks it down as the Eagles pick up another kill. Substitutions here as Farrell checks back in for the Eagles. Audrey Muth will serve. Muth, great serve. Leaves the Tartans scrambling, and it'll be a service ace for Audrey Muth. Knotted up at 17. Little wet spot on the court. Cleveland cleans it up. And Rushing delivers a towel back, and play will resume here in Huntington. We've had 5 ties and 2 lead changes through this first set alone. A back and forth one, as that one goes to the Tartans on the service error. Little too much tape. Schern serves. And Hayes just dropped it over, but couldn't find an empty spot. This one, it's a great pick by Muth. What the Mellon squad there for it. Carnegie Mellon has been dominant on the net thus far as Hannah Weber notches a kill. Carnegie Mellon, an impressive group. They feel as if they can beat anyone in the country, and you can really see it here as the service ace by Isabella Rushing. Timeout, Carnegie Mellon. Juniata leads 19-18. And we're back in Huntington, where Juniata has regained the lead 19-18 through a back and forth set thus far. After a rushing ace, they decided it was time to take a break. Their squad's looking to pull away here. As that one's sent over. Cleveland to Farrell. Emily Farrell notches the kill. Point goes to Juniata. Their lead grows to 2. As we approach set point. Both squads vying for it. Rushing has consistently served towards the back left from our perspective up here in the booth of the Tartan court. And it's proved to be fruitful this time. Tartan's ready, able to translate that into a kill. Danny Lee, first year out of San Francisco, California. As Weber notches the kill there. Lee not quite able to get to it. Vakula checks in for the Eagles. And Mishinkish notches that one. Muth. Farrell out of play. The Tartan squad pulls within 1 here in Huntington yet again. It'll be Jackson serving. Jackson with 36 service aces on the year. That one out of play on the attack error. The point goes to the Eagles. Ava Castillo checks in to serve for Juniata. Castillo with a nice serve. But the Tartans able to notch that one. Point goes to Carnegie Mellon. Neither team hitting well. Juniata hitting 162. They've picked it up, certainly, but Carnegie Mellon hitting 97. Neither squad hitting well defensively. Both squads have shined. And that one goes for the Tartans. We're knotted up here at 22 all. And that one falls for the Tartans. Timeout, Juniata the score. Tartans 23, Juniata at 22. Muth drops it over on the other side. And Fakul wasn't able to control it. Set one goes to Carnegie Mellon. We'll take a quick pause here. Memorial Gymnasium. And we're back here at Memorial Gymnasium. A look around the country, folks, is Mary Hardin-Baylor went to 5 sets today against Millsaps. Millsaps 16-17. Mary Hardin-Baylor, one of the top teams in the country. They went to 5 sets with Mary Hardin-Baylor ending up on top. So certainly a match of note there. Washington and Lee and Ithaca also went to 5 sets. Ithaca winning that match 3-2. And another notable match there, Barry crushed Randolph-Macon 3 sets to nothing. So certainly some matches to keep an eye on around the country. All eyes on the Eagles and Tartans here tonight as the Tartans have rushed out to a quick lead in tonight's contest. 1 set to nothing. As Maggie Hayes picks up the kill for Juniata. Juniata only hit 143 in the first set. Carnegie Mellon hit 171, hitting quite well over the last little bit. Cleveland with a great serve there. Oh my goodness, such power demonstrated by McFarland. Juniata was ready for it. Maggie Hayes notches another kill. Juniata pulls ahead 2-0. And Cleveland sends that one out of play. Point falls for the Tartans. And we are back here in Memorial Gymnasium. Audrey Muth notches a kill here for Juniata. They pull ahead 3-1 early in the set. Emily Farrell checks in for Castillo as Muth will serve and head to the back row. And Muth serves, rushing. Weber. That one goes to Juniata. The save was blocked. Net. Point falls for the Eagles. And the Tartans knocked that one over. Juniata setting up well. Farrell able to find some space. Not quite, though, as Hayes drops it over on the other side. A kill for Maggie Hayes. We talked about the importance of Maggie Hayes stepping up in the absence of Ava Gummer for the season, as Hayes picks up her 4th kill of tonight's contest. As Muth sends that one over. And Weber picks up the kill there. Anna Weber all over that one. Timeout taken by Carnegie Mellon. Juniata lead 6-1. And we're back here at Memorial Gymnasium. Juniata leads 6-1 during set 2. A Carnegie Mellon timeout is quite important. We'll see what the Tartans can provide. And Muth ready to serve. Maggie Hayes blocks that one. Solo block for Maggie Hayes as Juniata leads 7-1. And Audrey Muth ready to give this one a serve. It's a good serve from Muth. That one's set for Farrell. Farrell notches a kill. It's all Juniata in set 2. As Audrey Muth back to serve. Cleveland. Weber. Not there for Hannah Weber. Point goes to Carnegie Mellon on the attack error. Shern in the serve there. It's a good serve. And not there. Had a bit of a delay on that one, as that one tipped. Point goes to the Eagles. They lead by 7. It's a good serve. Goes sideways. Carnegie Mellon really struggling with reception as they trail 10-2 in set 2. Oh my goodness, punished by Molly Mashinkish. Mashinkish absolutely punishing that one. 11-2 Juniata. And Mashinkish gets a hand on it, not enough though, as Catherine Jackson notches that kill. Senior transfer, dominant. And that's a good one there from Weber, but it's out of play. Farrell digs that one out. And Mashinkish, not quite. Muth. Cleveland. Mashenkish tips it over. Wow, what a dive by Gavros to keep that one alive. An incredible dig. That's all American level right there. As Weber got her hands up on that one, but yet again, Gavros and company there to clean it up. Weber tips it, tips it, tips it. And Carnegie Mellon keeps it alive. Finally, Emily Farrell finishes that point off. Impressive. Isabella Fakula in now. And this one knocked over. Muth dives. Not quite kept alive. Carnegie Mellon slowly picking up a few points here. And it'll be Jackson back to serve for the Tartans. Jackson with a good serve. Mashenkish doing a good job there. Jackson really can do it all. 228 kills on the year, 10 assists, 36 service aces, and 485 instances of reception for Jackson. I mean, that is impressive. As Emily Farrell notches a kill there. Castillo will come in to serve. Eva Castillo now serving. Rushing, sets that one up. Muth. Great reception again from Gavros. Rushing to Muth. Muth, and man, Jackson was there. Castillo. Cleveland. Cleveland goes way across to Muth. And that one falls, and the point goes to Audrey Muth. Audrey Muth, the only senior that's seen any time here tonight for the Eagles. It's a young squad. Timeout taken by Carnegie Mellon. The score, Juniata 14, Carnegie Mellon 5. And welcome back to Memorial Gymnasium, where Juniata leads 14-5 in set 2. And this one's set for Muth. Gavros gets to it. Just dropped over there by John. Set for Jown again. Jown knocks that one. Doesn't quite work out though. Muth drops it over to the opposite side. Set. And it's a finish there by Herkenrother. Hometown senior from Pittsburgh. Knocks that one home as Carnegie Mellon trying to keep this set alive. And that's a good one. Cleveland to Muth. Audrey Muth gets the finish. It'll be Mashenkish serving. 15-6. And a kill notch there by Woodard. 6'2" senior out of Houston, Texas. Picks up her third kill of the contest. Audrey Muth leads it with 8 kills. Hannah Weber follows up with 6. Mashenkish and Farrell 4 and 5 respectively. Herkenrother, Jong, each with 4. Woodard with 3. As Maggie Hayes picks up a kill. It's number 5. Cleveland will now serve. It's a good serve there. A little confusion as that point goes to Juniata. It'll be Isabella Cleveland back to serve here for the Eagles. Great serve there by Cleveland. And that one notched nicely by Schlemmer. Schlemmer slammed it. And Jown will serve. That one waffled a little bit. Oh my goodness, Maggie Hayes. And let's take a quick pause for injury. And we resume as Gavras able to make it off the floor under her own power. And a kill notched by McFarland. Shern now in to serve for the Tartans. They trail by 9 here in set 2. And that one. Point goes to the Eagles. There. And that one. Into the net there. On the attack air. Isabella Rushing will serve. Eagles eyeing set point in the near future. That one popped up there by Farrell. It goes back to Farrell. She punishes it. Kill by Emily Farrell. Isabella Rushing will serve. That one into the net. It's a service ace for Isabella Rushing. No rush there. As she picks up service ace number 4 in the match. That one just out of play. It falls for Carnegie Mellon as they hit double digits. Lee in to serve for Carnegie Mellon. Farrell. Mashinkish blocked to the net. Weber. Not there. Shinkish. Cleveland. Perfect set from Cleveland and not there for Emily Farrell. Mashinkish finishes that point. That's 5 kills now for Mashinkish. Fakula now in to serve for the Eagles. It's 23-10. The Eagles sporting a 13-point lead in the set. Carnegie Mellon up 1-0. And a kill there for CMU. Oh my goodness. A little back shoulder drop it over from Liz Cleveland. Castillo now into serve. Set point here, Memorial Gymnasium, the crowd clapping to the beat. Mutha Mashankish get the job done. We're knotted up 1 set apiece here in Memorial Gymnasium. We're 1 minute away from starting set 3 here at Memorial Gymnasium, folks. A tale of 2 sets as Carnegie Mellon took a close set 1 and Juniata dominated in set 2. So we'll see what set 3 entails here. Audrey Muth leads the match with 8 kills. Emily Farrell follows. And Bella Woodard, Kai Erkenrother, and Katie Jong, each with 4 apiece for the Tartans, which I've been informed a tartan is a form of small dog with a cool scarf. So that is what a tartan is, for those of you out of curiosity. That is what I have been informed. Certainly a lot of bark and a lot of bite in this team as the Eagles looking to fly away after a great set 2. Juniata Pep Band in the house here tonight. And serving. It's unclear who's going to be serving here. It looks like it's going to be Liz Cleveland for Juniata. Cleveland will begin the serve for set 3. And it's a good serve there. Oh my goodness, that one was destroyed from Catherine Jackson. Wow, that was impressive. And that one into the hands of Bella Woodard, but falls out of play as we are knotted up at 1 apiece. Audrey Muth will serve. And it's a good one there. Woodard off target. Two 2-1 Juniata. That one falls for the Tartans. We're tied up here again. So far, only 4 points in, but it has the makings of a close set 3. Oh my goodness, that was absolutely punished by Juliana McFarland. Juniata hesitating in the spot a little bit. Cleveland to Weber. Weber blocked the net. These Tartans, passionate. A lot of bark and a lot of bite. And Cleveland sets Weber. Weber tips it over. Weber gets the finish there at the net. Picks up that one. Isabella rushing back to serve now. And that one into the net. It goes to Juniata. And we're tied up again here at 4. That one into the net there from a Schlemmer. Too much tape. Service ace from Isabella Rushing. She's one of the best in the country, no doubt about it. That is Rushing's 5th service ace and 56th service ace on the year as Juniata leads by 2. Weber tips that one for a kill. Timeout taken by Carnegie Mellon. The score, Juniata 7, Carnegie Mellon 4. And we're back at Memorial Gymnasium, folks. Quick Carnegie Mellon timeout as Juniata started to pull away in this set. Shankish all over that one. Farrell tips it up, and Eagles couldn't quite get to it. That one falls for the Tartans. Tamala serving for CMU. Emily Farrell kills that one. They call it a kill for a reason, folks. That volleyball was destroyed. Isabella Fakula will now serve for the Eagles. And that went out of play. Katie Jong will serve. It's a good serve there. Farrell. He just bumps it back over. Eagles trying to keep this one alive. I thought that was 4, but the Carnegie Mellon bench thinks so too, but nonetheless, play continues. Rushing. Youth dives. Farrell. And it was one too many. Great effort by the Eagles. Catherine Jackson notches the kill. Carnegie Mellon within 1. Great drop serve. That one into the net from Mashinkish. Carnegie Mellon takes that one on the attack error. 8-8. And that one into the net. Provides Juniata with the lead. Ava Castillo checks in. It's a good serve there. Castillo serves a good ball. That's evident there. It's often Carnegie Mellon's been scrambling. There, Muth and Mashinkish pair up for that one. As Juniata picks up another. Castillo. Man, Carnegie Mellon scrambling for that one. Cleveland. Muth tries to knock it the other way. No such luck. Point goes to the red. Cleveland serves not there. Cleveland. Mashinkish notches that one. Mashinkish will now serve for the Eagles. They lead by 2. Youth goes, not there. Hayes, Cleveland, Muth. Boom, Audrey Muth picks up that one. Another good serve by Mashinkish. Muth drops it over the front of the net. Erkenroth were able to keep it alive. Point goes Juniata. It's a net violation. Cleveland. Picked by Castillo. Tartan's able to keep it alive. And that one into the net. Attack error by Erkenrother. Point goes to JC. Timeout taken by Carnegie Mellon. Juniata leads by 5. And welcome back to Memorial Gymnasium, folks, where Juniata leads 14-9. A Tartan timeout will hope to spark a bit of a comeback here. Mashinkish. Muth. It's a good one there. Castillo. Cleveland. Muth punishes that one. Audrey Muth all over it. Service ace from Molly Mashinkish. It's a good one there. And that one into the stands off of Kula. 16-10, Juniata leads. Denny Lee in the serve. Denny Lee has done quite well for the Tartans. Doesn't show up a ton on the stat sheet. 14 assists and 6 digs, but has been absolutely dominant as Maggie Hayes picks up another kill there. Cleveland now back to serve. And that one falls as Maggie Hayes and a Weber all over it. Oh my goodness, that volleyball was punished. Point goes to the Tartans as Catherine Jackson will serve. Muth. Cleveland, boom, goes Maggie Hayes. Farrell checks in. Something you have to enjoy about watching Emily Farrell play. Always a smile on her face when she's on the floor. Boom. Punished by Sophie Pan. 6 foot first year, getting the job done. Izzy Safford. Cleveland set for Weber. Oh my goodness. A big, big block by Dong and company. Cleveland. Hayes, not quite. And that one a little too strong from Emily Farrell. Cleveland sets Hayes. Hayes gets the job done. 10 kills for Maggie Hayes. She has really stepped up in the absence of Ava Gummer. We know you're going to have to lean on Maggie Hayes, Hannah Weber a little bit more. Both Hayes and Weber really stepped up for the Eagles. As Mashinkish and Weber get the block assists. Great serve there by Rushing. Farrell solo block. As the Eagles begin to pull away, 22-14. Set point in sight. That one a little bit too much from McFarland. It may not always land, but this Carnegie Mellon squad hits hard. Great serve there. Muth gets that one up. This one's set for Farrell. Farrell blocked the net there. And that'll be Pan and McFarland all over it. Tartan serve. Cleveland sets Farrell. Farrell a little too strong. And that point goes to the Tartans. Tamala will serve again. well. The one set again, that one is another attack error. As Carnegie Mellon picks up another point. Timeout Juniata with the score 23-17. And we shall see if Juniata timeout is enough to finish off this set. They lead by 6, set point only 2 away. And Tamala serves again. Cleveland sets Farrell. Farrell tries to get it there. Safford was there to stop it. And it's another kill. Carnegie Mellon continuing this run. Great serve from Tamala. Oh, Mashinkish left no doubt about that one. Point goes to Juniata. It is now set point. Fakula checks in to serve for set point. Great serve there. And boom, job equals done. Juniata picks up set 3 by a score of 25-18. Juniata leads 2-1. And welcome back to Memorial Gymnasium, where Juniata leads 2-1 through 3 sets to play. Carnegie Mellon needs to win this one to keep this one alive and knock off the number 9 team in the country. Juniata, Carnegie Mellon receiving votes just off the ranked list, but still one of the best teams in the country. No doubt about it, they'll be a tournament team, and certainly a team that Juniata could end up seeing in the regional. However, it all depends about how the draw goes. We shall see. And the Tartans will serve. Service error, the point goes to Juniata. And Weber checks in for the Eagles. Liz Cleveland will serve. Muth does a good job there. Cleveland sets Hayes. Hayes sends it over, not quite there. And that one falls. Tartan volleyball. Jackson will serve. That one just falls over the net. Point goes to Juniata. And that one ends up going the Tartan way. Bumped over quickly. A big set and finished by Castillo. Ava Castillo picks up the Bick. There. And that one falls for Carnegie Mellon. Back and forth battle here as they lead this set thus far. Weber. That one into the net. Point falls for the Tartans. Had a Weber. Allen did that volleyball. Jackson was there for it, though. Great position. Farrell was there on the net there, Pan. Had a window. And that one out of play. Attack error. We haven't seen Zoe Gavros since she left the court due to injury. However, she does appear to be standing up with her teammates on the sideline, so a good sign and that they're maybe just holding her out of precaution, wanting to learn more before making a decision. As substitutions occur here. Mishakish notches a kill after a great set by Cleveland. It's a good one there. That one waffled out of play. Attack error, point falls for the Eagles. Fakula will serve. That one blocked, falls out of play. Point goes to the Tartans. That one into the net. Farrell. Gets another chance. Rushing. Sets this one again for Farrell. Third time is not a charm. Farrell, fourth time. That one out of play. Tartans pick up that one. That one just tipped over. Little back shoulder drop it over from Cleveland. Castillo now back to serve for the Eagles. Castillo into the net. Point goes to the Tartans. Juniata and Carnegie Mellon have quite a few common opponents this year. They have 6 in total. Juniata 16-5 in their common opponents, and Carnegie Mellon 18-4 with common opponents this year. So certainly impressive from both squads. that they have won as much as they have, but Carnegie Mellon, common opponent game, certainly has had the edge. We'll see how tonight finishes out. As Carnegie Mellon leads 8-7 here in set 4 as Audrey Muth thought she notched that kill. They'll say the point goes to Carnegie Mellon and it'll be an attack error. Danny Lee will serve for Carnegie Mellon. It's a good serve from Lee. Muth, it's a good one. Not quite there. Muth again, stands up on the net with Hayes. Castillo with it. Cross court to Muth. Muth gets the kill. Weber checks back in. Cleveland will serve. Looking to tie this match up at 9. The Tartans looking to continue dominating this set. They've really maintained control throughout. The point goes to the Tartans. 8-10. Back to serve. It's Catherine Jackson. Jackson leads the Tartans with 7 kills in the contest thus far. Muth leads the match with 12. Cleveland sets Muth. Muth gets the kill. 13 now for Audrey Muth. Emily Farrell checks back in as Muth will serve. Little shift here from Carnegie Mellon. Point goes to the Eagles there. On the violation by Carnegie Mellon. We're tied up at 10. Point goes to the Eagles. Quite a set we've had here. Had 16 ties. 17 ties now after the service error. And quite a few lead changes as well in the contest. We've seen 10 lead changes midway through the 4th set. And they'll say that's a service ace. That one into the net from Safford. Point goes to the Eagles. Back and forth set. Great serve by Isabella Rushing. Oh my goodness, Hannah Weber was all over it, and Juniata went to celebrate, thought they'd finished the job. They did not. Froze a little bit as that point goes to Carnegie Mellon. That one destroyed by McFarland. Carnegie Mellon leads by 2 here in set 4. It's not often we reach set 4 here in Huntingdon. And Juniata scrambling to keep this one alive. They will, but it'll set up Carnegie Mellon nicely. Cleveland rushing. Great set by Rushing. Weber gives it a swing. Carnegie Mellon keeping it alive. Two blocks up on the net there. Weber. Cleveland sets Mashinkish. Mashinkish gets the job done. And Fakula will check in. She will serve for the Eagles. Fakula. That one goes out of play. It's a service error. Point goes to the Tartans. CMU leads by 2. That one touched by Juniata. And a timeout taken by the Eagles as Carnegie Mellon leads 16-13. And we return to Memorial Gymnasium, where Carnegie Mellon notches a service ace after a Juniata timeout. And that one falls for Carnegie Mellon. They really start to pull away in this set, 18-13. Short serve, fielded nicely. Mashinkish trying. Great job there by Safford to keep it alive. Safford dives again. Wow, what a dig. That's one too many. And the point goes to Juniata. Castillo with a great serve there. Muth knocks that one, not there. Cleveland goes to Muth. Carnegie Mellon picks up that one. Mashinkish notches a kill. Man, this has been an impressive showing by this Carnegie Mellon squad. Here on the road in Huntingdon. They have quite a few hometown fans, though, traveling here only a few hours away to Huntingdon. Mashinkish doing a great job at reception there. Muth knocks that one, it wasn't there. Castillo with a reception error. Grants Carnegie Mellon that one. Danny Lee back to serve for the Tartans. Lee's serve is good. Muth tries to set that one for Castillo. Castillo knocks it over. Tartans ready for it. Muth will get a chance. It's an attack error. Point goes to the Tartans. CMU leading. Timeout taken by Juniata. And we're back after a second Juniata timeout, where Carnegie Mellon has started to pull away. Service ace. And the reception error. Lee notches one. First service ace of the contest comes at a great time. Cleveland Youth. And that one goes to Tartans. Tartans lead by two. 2 away from set point here in Huntingdon. Eagles trying to stay alive in this set. That one into the net from Youth. Set point in favor of the Tartans. Lee will serve again. Youth notches a good one. Youth sets it over. Keeps Juniata alive in this set. Cleveland will serve. One out of play. Juniata still alive. I think we'll see a Carnegie Mellon timeout if they don't get this point here. Great serve from Cleveland. So great, it's a service ace. They'll see that timeout taken by Carnegie Mellon. Juniata still alive. As that one into the net, grants Carnegie Mellon set point, 25-18. Carnegie Mellon extends it to 5 sets here in Huntingdon. And we're back here, Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of Juniata College, where we have a match that's in set 5. Getting some extra volleyball out here today in Huntingdon. It's been a tale of 4 different sets, all very different. And for those of you watching at home, just a quick reminder that set 5 goes to a total of 15 points. And the winner, as always, must win by 2. So first 15, who's up by 2, wins the set. Here we go in Huntingdon. After a great rally, the first point goes to the Tartans on the violation by Juniata. And that one falls for the Tartans. They jump out 2-0. Tartans trying to make a big statement here. A little collision ends up with a Juniata point. Elizabeth Cleveland serving. And that one goes to Maggie Hayes. Knotted up at 2. That one out of play. Point goes to Carnegie Mellon. (3-2) Carnegie Mellon. Audrey Muth picks up the kill. 3-3. Set 5 is a doozy, folks. Buckle up and get ready for a ride. Great serve by Muth. A bit of a whiff there as Juniata takes the lead for the first time in set 5. That one out of play. Point goes to Juniata. Carnegie Mellon pretty convinced it was tipped. They'll move on. Refocus in. This team has a great ability to lock in on the next play. They're never out of any set. And the Tartan is a small dog, but it's not about the size of the dog. It's about the amount of fight in that dog. As they notch a kill there. Katie Zhang. Down all over it. Cleveland. Hayes. Tippets that one. Cleveland sets it for Weber. Juniata trying to keep this one alive. That one out of play. It goes to Carnegie Mellon. We're knotted up at 5. Point goes to Juniata on a great kill by Hannah Weber as Eagles pull ahead 6-5. That one goes out of play. 6-all. Audrey with 16 kills, Miss Shinkish with 12, Hayes with 12, Weber with 10. They're the only people with double digits in this match. Jackson, McFarland, Jong, each with 7 apiece. As Mashinkish adds to that tally by picking up another kill. Juniata leads 6-7 in set 5. Great serve there. That one goes to the Tartans. Knotted at 7. And that one into the mezzanine as Juniata picks up another one off a great Farrell kill. They will switch sides here in set 5 as we're halfway through. Juniata knotting the 8th point. That's customary for set 5. So just a little reminder there about what this looks like. Ava Castillo will serve for the Eagles. Service ace by Ava Castillo. Linesman getting yelled at there. It's a good serve there by Castillo. Audrey Muth picks up the kill. 10-7, Juniata. Timeout taken by Carnegie Mellon. And we're back here at Memorial Gymnasium. Juniata leads 10-7 here in set 5. Carnegie Mellon timeout. They'll look to turn the tide. As the service error grants Carnegie Mellon a little bit of life here. Elizabeth Schlemmer. That's it for Muth. She gets the cross-court kill. Molly Mashinkish now back to serve for the Eagles. That one goes to Carnegie Mellon. They draw within 2. Lee now back to serve for the Tartans. And Juniata keeping it alive. Nice job there by Castillo to bump it over. And it's a whiff from Carnegie Mellon. And a Weber now back in for the Eagles. Weber also a senior. 10 kills in tonight's match. And that's a service ace from Liz Cleveland. Point goes to Juniata. We're 2 points away. That point goes to Juniata. It is match point here in Huntingdon in favor of the Eagles. It has been an absolute war, and the Carnegie Mellon timeout will load. And welcome back to Huntingdon, folks, where it is match point here at Memorial Gymnasium. The crowd has rose to their feet here in Huntingdon. It's a great serve there. Cleveland sets Hayes, a great diving dig. Cleveland again, able to keep this one alive. Carnegie Mellon looking. Castillo. Cleveland sets it to Muth. Muth for the kill shot. And Carnegie Mellon keeping it alive. Castillo. Hayes. Hayes finishes the job. Juniata takes the match 3-2 and 15-9 in set 5. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful night.